Welcome to another edition of My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. This morning we want to look at two incidents. The first one pretty much very disturbing to me, and the other one involving a businessman taking down two alleged robbers down there in St. Anne. But the first one we want to look at is a very disturbing video going around where a room full with young kids, maybe early teens, they can't be more than 13. They, to me, 13, 14. They can be less, but to me, based on the video that I have seen, most of them maybe in the early 13s or under teenage age. However, the room was filled and the language was very disturbing in that room. They were engaging in violence and sexual suggestive language, right? And there was a particular situation where one young man find it fit within himself to decide to throw heavy blows on a young lady in that video, and those blows were reminiscing of the days when Mike Tyson were throwing blows in the boxing ring. He gave her a lot of punches. You can see that video circulating on social media. Because of the restrictions on YouTube, I won't post that video, but I mean, and what is so disturbing in that room was that there were other kids, and at no point did you hear anyone say stop, or nobody stepped to the guy who was raining the blows on the young lady, right? At one point, the young lady, you saw her with a phone making a call or talking to somebody. I don't know who she was calling. I hope she was calling her parents so that it could be reported. And then again, if their parents have any moral standards and principle, they would be very disappointed with what was actually taking place in this video. As I mean, it seemed as if it was like maybe an abandoned building or a building that is just being built, based on the small time I had to look at the video and its surroundings, right? So it seemed like a lot of girls and boys was inside that building, right? And the languages was very, as I said, suggestive sexual languages. And then all of a sudden, here comes this one who decided that whatever was said or whatever she was saying or something she said maybe hurt him, and he decided to rain blows on her. And guess what? The rest of the guys there, some even using their phone to take videos, they were celebrating. That is what is very disturbing. And we grew up in a world where we learned that boys must not put their hands on foot on ladies, and we see that trend seem to be gone out the window these days, because he really sent her some blows. After when it subsided, you saw her crying, but the other persons were mock and jeering her. Well, the police has gotten a hold on that video, and the police is asking anyone with information about this video. They're asking them to contact the Center of Investigation of Sexual Offenses and Child Abuse, that's Sisoko, and the number is 876-926-4079. And the police is asking the maker of the video, or his or her parents or guardians, if the maker is a child, to report to Sisoko. Repeat, they are also, this is the police, they are also urging the maker of the video or his or her parents or guardians, if the maker is a child, to report to Sisoko. Well, I hope based on this video, the maker will be turned over to the police and the police do their investigation. If you slow down the video, you'll see the face of the young man who rained the blows on the young lady. And after he finished raining his blows, he was walking away, and the camera had a good shot of him. So if you watch that video carefully and you know him, please report him to the police. But it's a sad time, and this is not the first incident we will see a man either beating a woman or some fight taking place, and we don't hear anybody saying, hey, stop, it's not good, stop, or somebody intervene. But is that what Jamaica is coming to these days? I hope not. I hope the law-abiding citizens and persons with moral and standards will step up and try to put an end to this. But you can let me know what you think in the comment section. That's just my opinion. You can have yours, and it can be different from mine, and it can be respectfully different in the comment section. The next incident we want to look at is 2 identified males, and I'm reading from the Loop. 2 unidentified males were shot dead by a licensed firearm holder in Ocho Rios, St. Anne on Sunday morning. Well, we know Jamaica is under weather alert, weather watch, severe flooding taking place in Jamaica. And 2 identified males find themselves on the wrong end, losing their lives to a licensed firearm holder in St. Anne. The Loop is reporting that at about 4:30 a.m., that's when Sunday morning, at that time, the rain would be pouring cats and dogs in Jamaica. The men broke into a bar in White River area of Ocho Rios and were accosted by the owner. The alleged culprits reportedly attacked the owner with knives, and the gun holder responded by firing in their direction, hitting both men, a police report stated. The men were taken to hospital where they were pronounced dead. Investigation continues into this incident. Now, at 4:30 Sunday morning, rain falling, cats and dogs, and all you can do is try to use the opportunity of the rain and the severe weather that we are experiencing in Jamaica to go out and tear down a businessman's place. Well, your utter claps came to you in the rain, because fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you view it, the owner turned up and you decided that instead of trying to take away yourself, trying to attack the owner with knife. Well, under law, the owner is entitled to defend himself because his life and property was under threat. Now, he defended himself and both men were hit. Both men died. Well, we're waiting for the police is doing their investigation, so we're hoping to hear more from this incident. But at the end of the day, severe flooding taking place in Jamaica, and all you can do is get up early in the morning at 4:30 to go and try to tear down another man's place, instead of trying to be at home with your family and stay safe from this weather that is taking place. No, that wasn't your objective. Your objective was to destroy property and to rob and steal, and then you have the audacity to try to attack the owner, to try maybe to take his life. But that's the end of your story, based on the fact that, the owner retaliated by firing shots, and at the end of the day, both lives were lost because what? Of greed. Both lives were lost because of greed and don't want to work. But as I said earlier, this is just my opinion. You can have your opinion, and you can drop me a line in the comment section. Let me know what you think. But my friends and family, please stay safe, be strong, and remember, look out for a neighbor and look out for a loved one.